discussion today is Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations. And our today's webinar would be 45 minutes to 60 minutes long. And yeah, everyone who is here today, we are really thankful that you took some time from your busy schedules and got into this webinar to just listen and hear to us. Thank you so much for attending this webinar. So let's formally start this. Obviously, we'll start with a company presentation, that is, company profile, what we are, who we are exactly, what we are doing here, and what are we aiming to do in the future. Of course, we are TMR Consulting. We are positioned, ourselves as value partners for businesses to, who are looking to leverage Microsoft Cloud solution, particularly Microsoft Dynamics 365. With these credentials, of course, we have some credentials with Microsoft. One is Microsoft being a Microsoft Gold partner. This signifies a high level of partnership and expertise with Microsoft products and services. And the other partnership that we are having with Microsoft is Tier 1 cloud solution providers. That means TMR Consulting's ability to directly provisioning and managing Microsoft Cloud subscription for the customers, offering a streamlined experience, of course. So these credentials suggest that TMR Consulting has the knowledge, experience and resources to effectively guide businesses through the process of implementing and managing cloud-based solutions from Microsoft, specifically focusing on Microsoft Dynamics 365. Here are some of the obviously potential benefits of choosing TMR Consulting as a partner. So we have deep understanding of Microsoft products and services, and we have streamlined cloud adoption processes. We have expertise in Microsoft Dynamics 365. So with saying that, we would move on to the to our topic, that is Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations. My next slide would be obviously about how organization can move to the cloud, or how can organization can manage their processes or daily operations in an ERP solution, which is obviously hosted on the cloud using Microsoft Azure services. But obviously, alternatively, we can also give these solutions on premises, like you can use the desktop version of it. But obviously, Microsoft Microsoft doesn't actually recommend to host them on-prem. It is globally, globally accepted fact that all the solution, whether they are ERP solution or CRM solution, we have to we should actually host them on a secure cloud where the data is readily available for us, real time. So that's the concept. Microsoft has provided us these. They have given us this facility to actually host our technologies on the cloud using Microsoft Azure services. So moving next, obviously, we will talk about current challenges that currently the organizations or enterprise levels have been seeing in this after the digital disruption that recently happened after COVID-19. So, yes. So if we talk about the today's, trends, or I mean, before that, let's talk about the limitation that the current technology that you are currently using. If we talk about the limitations, some limitations of traditional ERP systems are becoming increasingly evident in today's business landscape. Number one would be global supply chain disruption. That is one of the reason, and the challenges that ERPs that currently we are using, whether those are desktop based or they are like custom built, or they are given by not a very known provider, or they are just developed in-house. Though these sort of ERPs actually struggle to adapt quickly to these disruptions, hindering obviously your organization's visibilities and responsiveness in managing inventory, production, and deliveries. And obviously, having said that, We can also, see how our workforce is behaving to these, modern disruptions that have been happening, around us. So if we talk about the traditional ERPs, these ERPs might not be be user friendly and mobile friendly for today's diverse and tech savvy workforce. They may lack functionalities like gamification, self-service portals, and intuitive interfaces. And also, last but not the least, is business performance analytics and reporting. You will, I mean, a lot of you who've been attending this webinar today, who are actually attending this webinar today, would have faced these challenges quite, often in your organization while using the current ERP solution, which is not of a great, deal. That means, you've been, struggling with the performance analytics and reports lacking. That means businesses required, comprehensive and real-time data insights to make informed decision in dynamic environment. So the limitation that current ERPs have these days is that, these traditional ERPs might not offer robust analytic capabilities and may struggle to integrate data from diverse sources, hindering comprehensive performance analysis and future-oriented planning. However, the situation is evolving. The modern ERPs, the newer version of the ERP systems, are addressing these limitations, incorporating features like advanced analytics, AI-driven disruption mitigation tools, and user-friendly interfaces. We talk about these cloud-based solutions. Cloud-based solution ERPs offer greater scalabilities, flexibilities, and accessibility, facilitating remote work and collaboration, which is a very new normal these days. And we talk about the integration with other tools. Obviously, the existing ERP solution or the ERP solution we are currently using are not capable of integrating themselves with other or third-party integrations, which actually hinders a lot of our operations or our productivity while working in an organization. So obviously, these modern ERP solutions, whether they are from any known provider, like known renowned provider, like whether that's be SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, these ERP solutions actually can be integrated with other business applications like CRM solution, HCM solution, and BI tools to provide a modern holistic view of streamlined workflows. In conclusion, while today's complex business environment exposes the limitation of traditional ERPs, the industry is responding with innovative solutions to bridge these gaps. Choosing the right ERP system and continuously evaluating new technologies can empower businesses to navigate modern challenges and thrive in digital or dynamic ecosystem. So having said that, we'll move to, personal. I mean, we'll use 4 or 5 personas in an organization. Like if someone comes and someone is working in the IT industry, or if someone is working for FMG, or if someone is working like anyone who anyone of you who comes and sit in the on your seat for your work, daily work, you would have a lot of challenges specific to the domain you are working, right? So if one of you is a finance manager, obviously you yourself would have certain limitations while using the products that are currently deployed in your organization. And also if someone from IT who is looking after the infrastructure and networking, he must be or she must be facing their own set of problems using this traditional solutions they are currently using. Likewise, a supply chain manager or who is looking after inventory, or who is looking after the procurement or something like that, they must be having certain set of problems. So current ERP solution or the existing ERP solution that you might be that you or might using these days might be having a lot of problems, and the common one is the personalization. That personalization means every person, whether that he's from finance, whether he's from IT, or if he's a business leader, they should have a personalized view of their transaction, their activities, or daily tasks. So if we actually see the scenario here that, the economic uncertainty is impacting everyone. I mean, conclusively, we can say that. And some of the reports that have been gathered by Microsoft research team that, suppose if we talk about an IT person that he or she says that I spend too much time keeping the system running instead of ensuring we have the right technology to support business strategies. And also a finance person, he says I need my team to spend more time optimizing business models to accelerate growth instead of reporting on financial history. An operation person would come up and say, I can't predict demand shifts, shipping delays, production issues, or deliver on service levels for customers. A person from HR could come up and say, I need the right people with the right skills and certifications, working productivity in competitively, compensatedly, and clearly defined roles. So, I mean, when people from your organization from different departments would come up and say these sort of things while you are the CIO of the company, you would also listen to everyone and think about a solution. And if we just take the name of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations, these all claims from all other departments would be catered in just one solution. That is the ERP solution that is being provided by Microsoft, and it's known as Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations. So TMR Consulting itself, we are expert in, we can say we have the right skills, right people here to deploy these technologies. And our presence, if I talk about, is obviously all over the globe. We've been doing global projects recently in last 6 years. And our head office is obviously in Pakistan, but we are operating from UAE, United States, Canada. We have a representative there. We have some projects running in there. And and obviously some remote work is also going on in the MEA region. So a lot of things are happening right now. So having said that, let's deep dive into what exact ERP solution is the ERP solution that we are currently discussing. So if you talk about a new era for agile ERP, obviously a new frontier, right? So we can create connected enterprises by infusing AI, automation, and analytics into every business operation process. AI is going to profoundly change how we work and how our organization operates. AI will provide a catalyst that will dramatically improve productivity if we apply it well. And the good news for those skeptic in this crowd is that, yes, we have been talking a lot about AI for the last few years, but what I'm most bullish and optimist about is how easy it has become to operationalize the data. It's no longer something applied to dark corners of organization or to only a select chosen few. It's now being democratized. AI is more accessible, and it is important we are responsible with it than ever, and that we will lead to an explosion of applications, process improvements across the organization. And that is my call to action for you. Do not let this opportunity pass you. Embrace it. And where better to start than with Dynamics 365, a market leader and a Gartner MQ leader in both ERP for product-centric enterprise and for sales. Earlier this year, Microsoft introduced Dynamics 365 Copilot, world's first AI Copilot natively built in to both CRM and ERP applications. With Dynamics 365, you will get GPT-powered Copilot that will aid professionals in every line of business in their daily workflows. It means to augment workflow. It's meant to augment workflows and help reduce the time spent on administrative tasks. It can also help uncover insights and identity. Next best action for finance, supply chain, sales, customer service professionals, and many more, all while using natural language. What you see here is just the beginning. Like, it actually tells you everything. The next best action is a great tool in either that's a CRM solution or ERP solution from Microsoft Dynamics umbrella. Like, you'll be directed by the Copilot, which is the AI tool, of course. Using your next best, natural language, you can ask AI that, tell me which product should I focus on for selling next. Then it will, based on certain data, it will give you the results, and you will be okay playing and playing around with those products that AI has just or the Copilot has, which is the specific AI tool that has been embedded into the Microsoft ERPs. Yeah, already in there. So yes, and if we talk about next best action for finance, then obviously some pending sales orders, some pending purchase orders. If they are there in the system, the AI would tell me that schedule my task for next few days. Then obviously, based on the data that you have in your finance module, it will actually schedule all your tasks, activities, and that's how you will be streamlined using the ERP solution powered by AI tool that is called Copilot in Microsoft Dynamics. Anyone who has a question in their mind, you can ask them now, and later on we'll answer them to you. Moving next this is a very, very important slide, which actually tells the architecture that Microsoft has, and also it tells about how uniquely this Copilot is, supporting all the Microsoft applications, whether they are from Microsoft Dynamics, Microsoft 365, or Microsoft Power Platform. The Copilot is sure to be there to help you out with your next best action, suggesting you great insights and a lot of things around. So keeping up with the latest features and updates, distracts your team from their day-to-day responsibilities. As a trusted Microsoft partner, TMR Consulting continuously monitors your tech stakes and business needs to ensure you always have access to features that will help you maximize your investments. Additionally, we identify and resolve any potential security risks to mitigate risks and improve data compliance. So if we talk about how can we help modernize your ERP system, you can migrate to the cloud with confidence, and you can drive business models transformation. So the picture right here is very important, and it tells you a lot of things within just one display, that any agile enterprise who is going to use these Microsoft technologies, they are integrated. They can adapt them faster, they can work smarter, and they can perform better. By adapt faster, I mean, you can implement changes in days versus months with configurable, composable, extensible, and low-code solution. If we talk about the work smarter, that means you can empower yourself with the productivity with familiar tool sets and better insights. And if we talk about if you are going to perform better, that means there's obviously, once everything is integrated, once the data is clean, and once everything is set in Dynamics 365, which is an omni-channel solution, that means it is integrated with your Microsoft 365 already, and also it has great analytics powered by Power BI. And different analytical tools can be integrated with Dynamics 365. Everything would be one place. And what else you want to become smart, right? So yeah, moving next is obviously if we talk about TMR Consulting and their their experiences in our past projects. We've been deploying these technologies, not just the financial module only. Of course, we have worked with the supply chain module and its implementation in different verticals, be that in manufacturing, service industry, or education, philanthropy, or trading, or any industry you name. We have deployed these solutions. So if we talk about building an agile an enterprise, that means the solution that we are going to suggest you has a global scalability, rapid deployment and upgrades, protect and connect and secure data, and adopt AI and new technologies. If we talk about a finance person, he would see, speed, time to financial insights. They will be a click away for him, or they will be, shown onto the dashboard. He just log into the ERP system. The analytics would be right in front of their eyes. And then obviously you can create a resilient supply chain. That means you have, improved demand, supply, and SNOP planning. You have optimized inventory and fulfillment, streamlined procurements, and improve overall equipment effectiveness. And of course, a person from HR would empower workforce productivity by transforming the way people work, balance resource utilization, increase organizational agility, optimize compensations and benefits. So why is TMR Consulting different than any other partner? Because we have the expertise in the ERP migrations, we have insight into digital transformation processes, and the most important thing is we have the industry-specific knowledge. We understand the unique requirements and challenges of different industries to tailor, a migration strategy to meet specific needs, and we can help you achieve digital transformation with the latest technologies by improving decision making, enhancing customer experiences, and identifying patterns and trends in the data. We understand the complexity involved in the migration process to provide guidance, support for smooth transition. The products that we if we talk about TMR Consulting's the product, the sort of product consultancy we provide here is not just finance and operations. Obviously, Microsoft Dynamics 365 finance and operation is just for the enterprise level organization. There are a lot of SMBs who are operating and they're doing great in their business, and they also need an ERP solution. And sometimes it is not very much feasible for an SMB or small to medium level organization. They want to adopt great technologies from Microsoft, and for that Microsoft has given a cloud-based ERP solution which comes under the same umbrella of Microsoft Dynamics 365, but it's known as Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. It's a very extensive tool, and it automates each and every bit of your business process into a single window. That's Microsoft in the form of Microsoft Dynamics Business Central. Apart from the two ERP solutions that we do, for the enterprise level, we have Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations. And anyone who is here to see a difference between these technologies, what are the capabilities difference and what features they, both of these technologies, but our team can get you details about that. You just need to send us a query over the website or over the email, obviously. We do provide a lot of great reasonable prices for for the subscription that you procure for Microsoft on behalf of yourself from us. So yes, that's there. That being said, we have done our biggest implementation recently of this Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation at one of the retail stores in Pakistan that's called Save Mart. And in that, we, in that March, we have implemented both Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations along with the commerce part of it. Yes. And of course, if there comes a situation where the customer wants a tailor, or requirement that is not catered in the ERP solution as in out of box, then we have a team specifically, positioned to develop these, tailor-based tools to actually to be integrated in with the ERP solution. And then, the provision is there. We can develop different products to be integrated with the ERP solution. So yes, so altogether, we are a consultancy firm. We are here for Microsoft Dynamics 365 consultancy, its implementation, any QA, you want us to do while the Dynamics already deployed there. We are there to help you. And yes, so we will skip some of these slides so that we comes to the capabilities first. The capabilities of this product that we are currently talking about has a lot of things. Like, let me just go to the slide which I wanted to show you. Like, I'll start from here. I assume you all can see my screen. There is a, I'm switching between these slides. So let's take an example, like, how can we speed time to financial insights, and how can we optimize business models and automate centralized global processes? And let's just start and deep dive down, taking example of Philip. Okay. Oh yes. So we like, for organizations with a vision to deploy these technologies to automate their and streamline the business processes. We have to focus on a lot of matters, to obviously to shape the company's future. So let's like, take example of a person. Let's just start it. Relating to a real time, example, and how we can optimize business models for growth. Let's take example Philips. Philips is a controller who has decided it's time to refocus her, finance. Uh, uh, you can name anyone, Phillips on his finance team from transactional based tasks to optimize business models for growth. His organization delivers transformational products and services around the globe, and economic uncertainties have created a lot of pressure to be more with less. He has kicked off an initiative to speed up the productivity of his financial department. So having said that, so we are now taking an example of Lyft right now, and what they are doing is they are trying to deliver transformational products and services around the globe, and and obviously they are having certain issues running these operations. So what Philips would do is catering all these problems and giving them a solution. Let's examine how Philip will be helped, and how Dynamics 365 Finance 365 helps Philips focus on his team, accelerating time to financial insight. So this is a look from the screen that you are currently seeing. Is a look from or just a snapshot from the Microsoft Dynamics 365 window. The team previously relied on data scientists to stitch together data and offline spreadsheets for financial analysis. Now, with business performance analytics, his team can access cloud-hosted reports that leverage complete data with near real-time refresh. With a simplified data model, everyone can perform detailed data analysis regardless of their technical expertise. As cost optimization is crucial undertaking, Philip leverages cash flows, insights, and spending intelligence to identify cost reduction and organize optimization opportunities. Thanks to the advanced AI capabilities, which reason over comprehensive and up-to-date financial data, Philips can now proactively monitor AI-driven insights and recommendations that significantly reduce the time spent analyzing data. The insight equips Philips with everything he needs to derive action swiftly and efficiently, ensuring that a cost optimization remains the top priority. So we can make informed decision with self-serve analytics and reporting that empowers all users to obtain timely insights. We can use business intelligence tools of your choice to build custom reports or leverage easy to use Power BI and Excel templates. And we can visualize data your way, quickly analyze and drill down to the details with familiar tools like Excel. In situ data models built on Microsoft Dataverse allow you to connect data from Dynamics 365 or other sources. So you can see that you can make a lot of informed decisions because the data is there, right? So if we talk about the Microsoft and their vision, we can see this thing, this all functionality is powered by Microsoft or being supported by Microsoft that is being hosted on the cloud. And at Microsoft, obviously, or being a Microsoft partner, we envision Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation as a unified and extensible solution that revolutionizes planning, analytics, and insights. Our approach involves leveraging, an optimized data model that seamlessly integrates core systems of record across Dynamics 365, including finance, HR, sales, supply chain, and project operations. Additionally, we can extend this integration to encompasses third-party systems and data, ensuring a holistic view of the business, eliminating the burdensome manual processes of data consolidation and report creation. By establishing you know, a solid data foundation, we empower businesses to achieve end-to-end visibility across their operations and pave the way for obviously advanced capabilities like self-service analytics, AI-driven insights, planning and collaboration tools to integrate data in near real time, enabling informed decisions and improve outcomes. When used together, business performance analytics insights, financial planning, and the power of the Microsoft stack can create a robust framework for fast and collaborative decision making. This combination of products and features delivers a disruptive solution, transforming how businesses approach planning, reporting, and, and optimization. As a result, we empower our clients to achieve their strategic goals more efficiently and effectively than before, ever before, of course. So, yeah, ultimately, our goal is to empower our clients to achieve their strategic goals more efficiently and effectively than ever before. With Dynamics 365 Finance, we can embrace a new era of streamlined operations, informed decision making, and enhanced outcomes. So, this is one extensible solution for planning, analytics, and insights. You can see how beautifully it's integrated to other technologies powered by Microsoft. And obviously, it can be integrated with third party solutions. And how can we optimize business models? That's kind of a thing. This contour right now showing onto your screen is just a fictional company who's running their businesses on Microsoft Dynamics 365. Now that, let's bring in Philips once again to the scenario. Now that Philips team has the visibility and insights that we just talked about, the financial visibility through different dashboards and analytics powered by Power BI, which is built-in technology in Microsoft Dynamics 365. Now that Philips team has the visibility and of the insights, they need to understand business performance trends. It's time to optimize business models. In the past, introducing new subsidiaries and product lines, managing mergers, acquisitions, and and different ventures, or expanding global operations have presented, substantial obstacles for Philips and his team to implement and manage rapidly. Now, with Dynamics 365 Finance, Philips can efficiently launch a new subsidiary and product line at an unprecedented pace by duplicating its existing legal entities to expedite onboarding and ensure adherence to the corporate policies. Moreover, Philips can utilize AI-driven, spend insights to identify cost consolidation, to identify economies of scale, make mergers more efficient, and leverage out-of-box globalization tools to standardize processes easily and apply flexible rules and policies, thus paving the way for business model innovation. So we can we can move to the cloud with confidence. We can easily manage mergers and acquisition. So the conclusion is, if you want to create a new company or any new, suppose one of your companies or your company is going to open a new store or a new business, entity in some different part of the world, that can be managed under the same umbrella. You don't need to go and procure separate licenses or separate tenants for that very entity you just open in different part of the world. So yeah, so that's merger acquisitions are really, really easy once you come into Dynamics 365. And of course, if we talk about the automations and and obviously standardized global processes, um, balancing business expansion speed while ensuring accuracy and proactively mitigating risks can be challenging. Holistically, if we talk about Philip once again, that historically Philip needed more tools to manage multiple tax jurisdictions, making compliance slow and stressful. Luckily, Dynamics 365 Finance provides Philips team with the necessary tools to automate and standardize global processes. With Dynamics 365 Finance, Philips can seamlessly navigate through global complexities with pre-built localization automatically enabled based on the country context of his legal entity. This means that Philips can effortlessly activate country-specific tax determination and calculation rules, e-invoicing formats, and integration with government authorities, tax declaration, tax audit file formats, business document templates, and more. By leveraging these out-of-box features, Philips can scale his efforts and improve global controls, ultimately allowing him to manage his business more effectively. So yes, so that's conclusively we can say in this slide that we have rule-based charts of accounts and no-code, low-code configuration services to simplify regulatory reports, electronic invoices, and global payments. So we have easily we can manage text easily regardless of the country we belong to, because the out-of-box technology, as I said before, gives us a lot of options to actually customize the tax jurisdictions and a lot of things. And then obviously we can execute the complex tax calculation formulas and condition required by the local tax regulation. We can automate e-invoice exchange process automation for B2G and B2B scenarios. We will know next because we are running out of time and we have allowed to present. Let's create a resilient supply chain. By that, we can optimize the inventory, we can improve the processes, the orders, our supply chain management activities are performed in our organization. Let's talk about optimizing inventory and fulfillment. You can optimize inventory allocation with some DDMRP to shorten delivery times, get an accurate real-time view of inventory across different systems. You can optimize inventory replacement for ideal order fulfillment with reinforcement-based learning and rule-based order or orchestration. And we can make reservation based on accurate real-time inventory and available to promise data. We can build inbound and outbound loads to optimize truck space and loading docks with load planning capabilities and appointment scheduling. We can optimize sourcing decisions with AI-powered copilot that summarizes order changes and potential impact. We can collaborate effectively with suppliers via portals and teams to exchange forecast, confirm purchase orders, manage RFQs, and populate invoices accordingly and securely, of course. And we can effectively track vendor performance, lead time, and qualifying using embedded Power BI. And if we talk about predicting the, our, you know, uh, procurement activities for the next few, time, then we can obviously, few weeks from now, then we can predict maintenance using sensor data, empower maintenance workers with AI-powered co-pilot, and reduce mean time to repair. We can create a connected factory with a real-time view of your machine production and stock to improve throughput, quality, and uptime. We can support discrete, process, and lean manufacturing with make to stock, make to order, configure to order, and engineer to order strategies. And if we talk about, the HR, HR part of this solution, Microsoft Dynamics 365, if you want to streamline the processes, the HR team can, use this technology and also, transform the way people work, focusing more on the skill development of the employees or the workforce and on making, decisions based on, the lakings the employees have, the certain certification they would be needing, and all in just one place. And and also managing the operations of, HR operations, like managing the compensation, benefits, attendance, and a lot of more things. So yes, next would be, so you can see you can transform the way people work. That means if we talk about, an HR manager working in an organization, she or he would be managing, the organograms, the hierarchies, the onboarding till retiring. Everything will be managed, and obviously, uh, it becomes very much tedious for her to actually manage the workforce if she or he doesn't have a system in house. So Microsoft Dynamics 365 come into play, and it helps the HR manager to manage everything in one place. It's the business processes they do every day, and yeah, it helps you grow, with an ROI of 90% over 3 years with a modern Dynamics 365 solution. This is just not a random statistics. It's been driven by Microsoft sponsored Forrester TEI study for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance, Dynamics 365 Sales, Dynamics 365 Supply Chain. So we can get you the reports and analytics if you want to see or verify it. So, and let's close with the, this webinar today. But before that, I would like to share some of the case studies that TMR Consulting has done implementing this technology. As I told you earlier that, SaveMart is one of the, biggest retail stores in the capital of Pakistan, where there are 5,000 people working. So yeah, the products we, obviously there's before implementing Microsoft Dynamics 365, they had the problems of, having disintegrated solutions, siloed systems working together. Their departments were not connected. The data was dispersed. And when we came into play, we introduced Microsoft Dynamics 365 operations. We catered their analytical problems by bringing in, managing each and every report or, dashboard in Power BI, powered by Microsoft, inbuilt in Microsoft Dynamics 365. And obviously, it actually gave a lot of efficiency for the SaveMart people to actually, work on more strategies rather than focusing on the operations only, because their operations are, streamlined. Now they are focusing on customer satisfaction and other, strategic decisions. They're no more entangled with the operation challenges. They're working seamlessly, and yeah. So this is a great technology. One of the international project we did was with one of the energy provider in Afghanistan. That's Badakhshan Energy, where we implemented Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. That I told you. It's a solution for specifically, caters your uh, financial management, supply chain management, asset management, and project management. And yeah, so similar case studies we do have for the implementation. If you want to have a closer look to it, you can have it. And I think we are going to TMR Consulting is going to conduct uh, you know 2 webinars in upcoming weeks for the demos from real-time demos of the system. If you guys are interested, you can you can tune yourself to our social media pages, and you can register for the demos that are going to come in the next few weeks, of course. And also, we are conducting a 2-day paid training session for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. That's a technology for automating the business processes for the SMBs. If one of you wanted to have uh, an expertise in managing the operations via Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, or if you are looking for doing a certification of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, we are going to conduct this training probably 2 weeks later from now. Yeah, so you can see the dates and times and time, and then you can register yourself. So yeah, that's all from today's webinar. Thank you so much, everyone who attended this. I can see a lot of people have attended today. If anyone has any question, please do not hesitate to ask. And yeah, we can take some questions from you now, since we have 3 to 4 minutes to end this webinar.